Every once in a while, I'll get a call from Blue, and she'll say, Grandma, that's really whack what you just did. That's really whack. You should delete that. Really, you should delete that.
And do you listen?
No. I'm like, girl, I'm on to the next.
It's been 10 years.
10 years.
How does it feel being back?
It feels surreal because my daughter's here.
And Blue looks so beautiful.
She looks so beautiful. This is it's incredible to be able to share it with her. And I think she looks so incredible.
She looks so beautiful. I'm like, we could learn some red carpet tips from Blue.
Absolutely.
She's posing. I'm like,
She was ready.
So apparently, Taraji P. Henson jumped right into the nonstop chatter about Beyonce supposedly auctioning Blue Ivy at the Met Gala, and social media instantly went wild with it. What started off as regular reactions to Beyonce and Blue Ivy's outfits quickly turned into people pushing theories about occult symbols, secret ceremonies, and hidden meanings tied to every little detail in their looks. According to the rumors, Taraji allegedly hinted that none of the strange moments were accidental, and honestly, a lot of people online said they understood why the whole thing felt suspicious, especially after B was speaking in what some called coded messages and saying that Blue was ready for this new level of attention. Then things supposedly got even messier behind the scenes. Rumor has it Taraji made comments about the spiritual energy around the event and people bowing to powerful figures who control the industry and influence the world. Before long, word allegedly reached Mama Tina, and everybody knows she stays protective when it comes to her kids and grandkids. She's already been very open lately, calling Blue Ivy's Met Gala debut a major family moment that felt emotional, surreal, and almost like deja vu. So for Taraji, someone Beyonce's camp would probably see as a peer in the industry, to allegedly entertain those dark conspiracy claims, yeah, Mama Tina reportedly was not feeling that at all. According to the gossip floating around, Tina Knowles supposedly reached out for a very direct conversation after hearing everything being said. And whew, people online claim the situation got real tense behind closed doors. Now, everybody already saw Taraji making headlines during the week leading up to the 2026 Met Gala. She was calling out celebrities left and right for attending an event connected to Bezos, basically questioning the whole vibe of it all. On Instagram, she even posted, "What are we doing?" while sharing stories about Amazon warehouse conditions, and the sarcasm in her "Enjoy the Met Gala" post had people talking non-stop. But according to rumors, the public posts were only part of it. Allegedly, behind the scenes, Taraji was going deeper in the conversations about Beyonce co-chairing the event and bringing Blue Ivy along too. Some people claim she viewed it as selling out to powerful industry circles. Now, to be fair, a lot of social media users were already making similar comments online, but critics quickly pointed out what they saw as hypocrisy in Taraji's stance, and that sparked a whole new debate. People online were quick to call out what they saw as mixed signals from Taraji. She had been all over social media questioning why celebrities were even showing up to the Met Gala because of the event's reported connections to Jeff Bezos. She was basically painting the whole night as fake, performative, and out of touch with real-world issues. But the Beehive wasted no time firing back. Fans immediately pointed out that Taraji's own hair care brand, TPA, reportedly does huge business on Amazon. So critics started saying that if she's benefiting from Bezos-linked platforms too, then going after Beyonce and Blue Ivy over industry connections feels a little contradictory. And according to the rumors spreading online, things allegedly went even further behind the scenes. Some people claim Taraji was adding fuel to conversations, accusing Beyonce and Blue Ivy of being tied to secretive symbolism, rituals, or industry initiation talk. Social media users were already running wild with those theories after the Met Gala, saying the Carter family gave off what they described as strange energy throughout the event. A lot of the attention especially landed on Beyonce's outfit, with online theories picking apart every detail of the dress and trying to connect it to hidden symbolism and darker meanings. At first, a lot of people online joked that Beyonce's Met Gala look reminded them of the Statue of Liberty, but once social media detectives started digging deeper, the conversation took a much darker turn. People began connecting the outfit to an artwork called The Visitor by Louisiana Creole artist Caroline Durieux. And what really caught attention was the fact that the artwork features a skeletal figure standing in a doorway, which instantly sparked all kinds of dramatic theories online. The original piece was created back in 1944 and is often linked to themes of mortality, death, and the uncomfortable presence of something unwanted standing at your door. So once people started comparing the artwork to Beyonce's look, many claimed the inspiration felt way too specific to be random, especially with this year's Met Gala theme focusing heavily on intense artistic expression, mystery, and the human body. Social media users were convinced there had to be a deeper message behind it all. Then, people started paying even closer attention to Blue Ivy standing beside her mother throughout the event. Online discussions exploded with theories about thresholds, transitions, and symbolic moments tied to family legacy. Some users even focused on Blue's gown, saying it looked unusually formal and dramatic for the occasion, while others pointed out that her shoes appeared to match elements of Beyoncé's outfit more than her own dress. That detail especially had social media talking non-stop, because people interpreted it as Blue stepping into her mother's shoes and entering a new phase in the spotlight. Whether intentional or not, fans and critics alike were analyzing every tiny detail from head to toe like it was part of some giant hidden message. After all those theories started spreading, some people online jumped to the conclusion that Beyoncé's Sasha Fierce persona was somehow being passed down to Blue Ivy during the Met Gala. Social media users were treating the entire event like it was some giant symbolic handoff, claiming the night represented the end of one era and the beginning of another for the Carter family. Then there was Jay-Z, who had people talking too. He showed up in a very classic old-school tuxedo while already dealing with heavy public attention and non-stop headlines. Online critics started comparing his look to a groom's outfit, and some internet theories went completely overboard by trying to frame the family's appearance as some kind of staged ceremonial moment. Others simply felt the styling choices were dramatic and theatrical because of the event's artistic theme.
She's a manager. She's my manager, too.
I know that's right.
She's a little boss. I see myself in blue all the time. She's a little Capricorn like her grandma.
A lot of the speculation also centered around Beyonce constantly bringing the conversation back to Blue Ivy during interviews and red carpet moments. People noticed she kept saying things like, "She's ready," "Blue's ready," and "I'm here for Blue." She also reportedly mentioned seeing the night through the eyes of Blue, and that immediately sent social media into detective mode. To many fans and critics online, the repeated focus on Blue sounded bigger than just a proud mother supporting her daughter at a major fashion event. That's why the theories exploded even more, with people trying to connect every statement to some deeper meaning behind the family's Met Gala appearance. Another major thing people online kept questioning was the timing of this whole alleged handoff theory surrounding Blue Ivy. Critics immediately pointed out that Blue is still under 18, which made some social media users wonder why she was attending an event that famously has strict age rules in the first place. Ever since 2018, the Met Gala has reportedly enforced an 18 and over policy. Organizers have explained in the past that the event is designed as an adult-focused fundraiser and isn't really meant for younger guests. And honestly, a lot of people understood that reasoning. The atmosphere at the Met is usually very mature, highly exclusive, and packed with priceless artwork and delicate exhibits that require serious security and supervision. People online also pointed out that while some younger celebrities attended years ago, the rule was supposedly tightened because the event environment simply wasn't considered ideal for minors. So naturally, once Blue Ivy appeared at the gala, social media instantly started asking what made this situation different from everyone else's. That's when rumors started flying about a possible special exception. According to online chatter, teens may now be allowed to attend if they're accompanied by a parent or guardian who is part of the official guest list. Some people even jokingly started calling it the Blue Ivy Clause, claiming the rule adjustment felt tailor-made for the Carter family and Blue's high-profile debut into the fashion world. Of course, none of those conspiracy theories have been officially confirmed, but that didn't stop the internet from running with dramatic narratives about legacy, celebrity privilege, and the next generation of superstar fame being introduced on one of fashion's biggest stages. And another detail that had social media spiraling was Blue Ivy wearing Balenciaga at the event. A lot of people immediately brought up the major controversy the fashion brand faced after one of its past campaigns showed children holding teddy bear bags, styled with leather harnesses, studded accessories, and other designs many critics felt were inappropriate and too adult-themed. Then, critics also revisited the second Balenciaga controversy that sparked backlash online. In that campaign, people noticed paperwork displayed in an office-themed photo shoot, including a visible reference to the Supreme Court case, United States versus Williams from 2008. That legal case involved laws connected to the illegal promotion and solicitation of exploitative material involving minors, which caused even more outrage once internet users made the connection.
Because of those past scandals, some online critics questioned whether it was a good idea for Blue Ivy to wear the brand at such a high-profile event. Others argued that Balenciaga has spent years trying to repair his public image after the backlash. Still, the conversation got intense fast, with people debating celebrity influence, fashion industry accountability, and whether certain controversies should permanently follow luxury brands. Honestly, after all the online theories started stacking up, some people became convinced the entire appearance was meant to symbolize some kind of industry initiation, especially with Blue Ivy wearing Balenciaga during such a heavily analyzed moment. Social media users kept tying the fashion choice to bigger conversations about power, influence, and the darker side of celebrity culture. According to rumors floating around, Taraji allegedly joked about both Beyonce and Blue behind the scenes while these conversations were blowing up online. Supporters claim she was simply saying what many people were already whispering on social media, that the whole presentation felt unusually symbolic and spiritually charged. But reports also claim Mama Tina was not okay with the discussion crossing into personal territory, especially when it involved Blue Ivy. Allegedly, Tina made it very clear that people can have opinions about fashion, celebrity culture, or the Met Gala itself, but labeling her granddaughter's public debut as something dark or sinister crossed a serious line for the family. And apparently, that's where the tension between Tina and Taraji really started heating up behind the scenes. According to insiders and non-stop internet gossip, Tina allegedly felt like the conversation had gone way beyond harmless opinions and turned into people creating damaging narratives around Blue Ivy for clicks and attention. What made the situation even messier is that Blue is already under a microscope since she was a little kid. Every time she appears in public, social media dissects her expressions, her outfits, the way she walks, who she stands next to, literally everything. So from Tina's perspective, people reportedly crossed the line by turning a fashion appearance into conspiracy content centered around a teenager. At the same time, though, critics online argued that the Carter family knows exactly how powerful imagery works in celebrity culture. They claim Beyonce has always been intentional with symbolism, visuals, and artistic themes throughout her career. So naturally, people are going to analyze every detail when she makes a major public appearance like this. That's why the internet stayed completely divided. Some people saw a proud mother introducing her daughter to a huge cultural moment, while others were convinced the entire Met Gala appearance carried a deeper message hidden underneath all the glamour and fashion.
Talked about when Blue wanted to be on Renaissance stage, and to see her today on Cowboy Carter, to just in her confidence and growing and each day improving. What is that like for you to see that?
Well, it's the best because at the end of the day, the most important bonus of that is I just see the confidence just growing every day. And you know, Blue is tall. She's like 5'9", and she's 13 years old.
And the more people debated it online, the more old Beyonce moments started getting pulled back into the conversation. Internet users began revisiting past interviews, performances, and documentaries where B talked about transformation, alter egos, and stepping into different versions of herself during certain stages of her career. Of course, that immediately had conspiracy pages connecting everything back to Blue Ivy and this whole next generation narrative. One clip especially kept making rounds online, where Beyonce previously explained how Sasha Fierce was created as a stage persona, meant to help her perform with confidence and power. But social media theorists twisted that explanation into something much bigger, claiming the Met Gala appearance looked like a symbolic passing of energy, fame, and influence from mother to daughter. Meanwhile, fans of the Carter family were pushing back hard against all the speculation. A lot of them argued that people were taking artistic fashion choices way too seriously and projecting dark meanings onto a teenager simply attending a major event with her parents. Others pointed out that Blue has been growing up in the public eye for years, so her appearing at the Met Gala was bound to happen eventually anyway. Still, with Beyonce continuing to keep things mysterious and carefully curated, the internet kept treating every photo, every pose, and every statement from that night like it was part of some giant hidden puzzle waiting to be decoded. Then another layer got added to the drama when people started analyzing how controlled and polished the entire Carter family appearance looked from start to finish. Social media users noticed that almost every photo, pose, and interaction from the night seemed perfectly coordinated, which only pushed conspiracy-minded fans even deeper into their theories. Some online critics claim Beyonce rarely does anything publicly without a carefully planned message behind it. They pointed to the matching color palettes, Blue Ivy staying close beside her mother, and the way cameras constantly focused on the two together throughout the night. To them, it looked less like a casual family appearance and more like a carefully staged introduction moment designed to shift public attention toward Blue's future in entertainment and fashion. But at the same time, supporters argued that this is exactly what happens whenever Beyonce shows up anywhere. They said people overanalyze every tiny detail because she's one of the most influential celebrities in the world, and the internet has built an entire culture around decoding her moves, whether there's a hidden meaning or not. But despite all the pushback, the rumors kept spreading fast. By the next day, conspiracy threads, reaction videos, and celebrity blogs were already framing the Met Gala appearance as one of the most talked about and controversial moments of the entire event, especially because Blue Ivy ended up right at the center of all the speculation.
And just when people thought the conversation couldn't get any louder, more clips from the night started resurfacing online and getting picked apart frame by frame. One moment that really caught attention was how protective and serious Beyonce appeared around Blue during certain red carpet interactions. Social media instantly started creating theories about body language, claiming B looked extra focused on keeping everything controlled and carefully managed throughout the event. Then others pointed out how Blue Ivy herself seemed noticeably calmer and more confident compared to past public appearances. That immediately sparked another wave of discussion, with fans saying she looked prepared for the spotlight, while critics claimed it added to the idea that this wasn't just a random fashion appearance, but a calculated public transition into a bigger celebrity role. Meanwhile, entertainment blogs and reaction channels kept feeding the drama by comparing Blue's Met Gala debut to other famous celebrity children entering Hollywood and the fashion world. Some argued the Carters were simply doing what powerful entertainment families have always done, introducing the next generation to elite spaces early. But conspiracy pages took it way further, turning ordinary moments into dramatic narratives about fame, influence, and hidden industry culture. At that point, the internet wasn't even debating the outfits anymore. The entire focus had shifted toward what people believed the night supposedly represented for Blue Ivy's future moving forward. And with all the non-stop theories flooding social media, people even started revisiting old clips of Blue Ivy from award shows, concerts, and public appearances to build their own narratives around her rise in the spotlight. Some users claim the Met Gala was just the latest step in a carefully planned rollout that's been happening for years, especially after Blue already gained attention for dancing on tour, narrating projects, and appearing alongside Beyonce at major events. Critics online argued that most celebrity kids don't receive this level of visibility unless there's a bigger long-term plan behind it. They pointed out how Blue's confidence in front of cameras has grown over time and how the public reaction to her appearances keeps getting stronger every year. To them, the Met Gala felt like a statement that Blue was officially stepping into a more public role and within entertainment and fashion culture. Meanwhile, supporters of the Carter family were getting frustrated with how intense the speculation had become. Many fans said people were turning completely normal celebrity behavior into something sinister just because Beyonce has always carried an aura of mystery around her image and career. Others argued that Blue Ivy deserves the chance to enjoy these experiences without every appearance being turned into conspiracy content. Still, the controversy refused to die down, and every new interview, photo, or social media post connected to the Met Gala kept reigniting the conversation all over again.
And that's great. And I would always say, stand tall, because your grandma always wanted to be tall. And she would still kind of slump a little bit. And now we got the model pose, and she is strutting, and she is confident. And that's the most important thing to me. You know, my wish for her is that I wish that she would do something else. I hope that she doesn't go into entertainment, just because I think it's a huge sacrifice.
Then the discussion took another turn when people started questioning whether Beyonce and Jay-Z were intentionally staying silent while all these rumors exploded online. Usually when celebrity controversies get this big, publicists rush to clear things up fast. But in this situation, the Carter family kept things extremely quiet, and that silence only made social media speculate even harder. Some internet users claim the lack of response was strategic because mystery keeps people talking and keeps attention locked on to the family. Others argued that Beyonce has always preferred letting the public interpret her art and appearances however they want, instead of explaining every little detail. That approach has worked for her for years, but this time, critics felt the theories surrounding Blue Ivy had crossed into uncomfortable territory. Meanwhile, fans were defending the family non-stop, saying there was no reason for Beyonce or Tina Knowles to respond to every conspiracy theory floating around online. They argued that the internet often creates exaggerated stories around famous families, especially when it comes to powerful celebrities who know how to dominate headlines without even saying much at all. Still, one thing everybody agreed on was that Blue Ivy completely stole attention at the Met Gala. Whether people viewed the moment as symbolic, controversial, or simply iconic fashion history, her appearance became one of the biggest talking points of the entire event, and the internet clearly wasn't ready to move on from it anytime soon. And honestly, the craziest part about all of this is how one single red carpet appearance turned into weeks of non-stop debate across the internet. What started as people reacting to dresses, styling choices, and family photos somehow evolved into massive conversations about celebrity culture, symbolism, influence, and even the pressure placed on famous kids growing up in front of the world. A lot of people began saying the situation shows just how intense public obsession with the Carter family has become. Every gesture, every outfit detail, every quote gets analyzed like it's part of some secret message. And because Beyonce has built her entire brand around mystery, visual storytelling, and carefully crafted imagery, people naturally keep searching for hidden meanings, whether they actually exist or not. At the same time, others argued that Blue Ivy is entering a difficult stage, where the attention around her is only going to get bigger from here. She's no longer just being seen as Beyonce and Jay-Z's daughter. People are now watching her like a celebrity in her own right, and that level of scrutiny comes with non-stop opinions, criticism, and pressure from all sides. So while some viewers saw the Met Gala as a glamorous family milestone, others walked away convinced the night represented something much bigger happening behind the scenes. Either way, the conversation around Blue Ivy and the Carter family clearly reached a whole new level after that event. Allegedly, Tina also made it clear that she feels Taraji is being hypocritical by criticizing celebrities for supporting powerful industry figures while still making money through major business partnerships connected to some of those same corporations. And honestly, a lot of people online started saying the backlash against Taraji may have gotten worse because social media had already been dragging her over those contradictions before the Met Gala even happened. While Taraji was calling celebrities fake and questioning why they attended the event, critics quickly brought up her Amazon-related business connections, past comments involving R. Kelly, and a long-time friendship with Russell Simmons. That's why the internet became completely split on the situation, with some people supporting Taraji for speaking out, while others felt she was in no position to judge anyone else in the industry. Either way, this is definitely one celebrity clash nobody expected to see unfold like this. The entire situation turned into way more than just fashion talk, and now people are debating everything from celebrity influence to symbolism, loyalty, and hypocrisy in Hollywood. But now I want to hear from you. Do you think people are reading way too deeply into the Carter family's Met Gala appearance, or do you believe there was a bigger message behind it all? And do you think Taraji was being hypocritical for criticizing celebrities at the Met Gala? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more celebrity drama and viral updates.